Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so live.
I'm Jessica with Acupuncture Medical Clinic of Maryland, and you're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Good morning, Frederick. Today is Thursday, October 9th, and I am your host, Dani Gurrie. Welcome to the tail end of the week. I'm telling you, days are flying by like nobody's business. And this show is going to fly by. We got a lot of great stuff for you today. Of course, we're going to kick it off with our morning roundup with Randy, my bro. He is at Studio 401. This is your warning. You're going to want to head right down to 4th and Market. This is day 2, waiting for somebody to wave in the window when we're live to get a free Good Morning Frederick t-shirt. I'm going to go over what's happening in Frederick, give you kind of a highlight of what is happening today and tomorrow. And there's a lot of great stuff going on. Of course, in Frederick, we live in one of the best counties in the entire world. And I'll fight you for that one. Kimberly Stiff is from the Velvet Cow Tallow. She joins me on the show. And then live in Studio 401 this morning, we have Pitz Quattrone. He reached out to me. He is a local, he just moved to Frederick not too long ago, plays the didgeridoo, and he's been on Jimmy Fallon before. So I feel so blessed that he wants to join the program. We got Mama Cone, who's here this morning, of course. Peace on earth. We all need that, Mama Cone. I know. Just need a little peace. Little peace. All right. All the Good Morning Frederick merch that is sold in October benefits the Asian American Center of Frederick. So stop in at 401 North Market Street today through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Guaranteed we're there. But you can certainly come in anytime we are at the shop. If you see the lights on, stop on by. We'd love to see you there. All right, let's go ahead and officially start this show, and we'll get right to our roundup this morning. Got to thank Fusion Car Wash, now with 2 locations to serve you. They are the sponsor of Good Morning Frederick. They have 2 locations, one on Spectrum Drive near the FSK Mall, and the other one on Thomas Johnson Drive. It was so cool last night. I was driving down Thomas Johnson Drive. Heads up, the Roy Rogers is closed. That's where I was headed. But boy, Fusion Car Wash lit up like Las Vegas. It was so cool coming around the corner. and seeing the Fusion Car Wash right there. And they are family owned, locally owned. And you can download the Fusion Car Wash app, and just by doing so, you get a free wash. You can't beat that at all, but you can also sign up for monthly memberships for yourself and any other vehicles in your family. FusionCarWash.com. All right, we're going to bring in Randy is at Studio 401 live in downtown Frederick. Good morning.
Good morning, Dani. How are you this morning?
Well, I'm great. And as you know, having been in radio for almost 40 years, there's always chaos in the mornings. There's always stuff last minute, things you're trying to work on, things you're fixing, things you're changing. So
yeah,
that seems to be my morning lately.
Yeah, you can't deny it. It happens, but that's the nice thing about live TV, radio, stuff like that. You just got to go with it.
Yeah, for sure. So just you and I this morning, and we're on day 2 waiting for somebody to wave in the window.
We got somebody back there. I don't know if they're gonna. I think they're just crossing the street, though. Sadly.
No, I know. So one day, somebody's gonna stop and turn, and actually, I know what will change it. Well, we got to put a monitor in the window so that they can see what's happening on screen, and then they're gonna want to stop and see themselves.
Yeah. You know what? I love the idea. Although the idea of a monitor out on Market Street, I don't know how long that'll last.
No, I mean in the window, not outside.
Inside. Yeah.
Come on, Market Street is perfectly safe now.
The number 1 street in the United States of
It
America.
is the number 1 street. And I got to tell you, so yesterday I interviewed Wade Milliard, who started, I think it's called Fresh Step. Oh gosh, I can't even remember the name of his company. He does the laundry service for those who have no home. He's awesome. He's a former police officer, and he was telling me that while he was a police officer, he spent a lot of time up near 4th and Market. It was a little sketchy, he said, but he's happy to see that we've come in, and then the record traders people came in, and I think we scared all the sketch out of that part of Market Street. So that's good.
We're up a little further on the higher end of Market Street, a little higher class up here. No, but we love all of it. It's the number 1 street in America, but it is good to see everybody out there. And I think, like I said, my over under is 27 days. I think in 27 days or less, if I had to put a bet on FanDuel, we'll have somebody come in. I mean, you're giving away a free T-shirt for somebody, right?
Free T-shirt, no questions asked. And if you come with a group of people and you all wave, I will hook you all up. I have no problems doing it, because
now you're opening a can of worms.
Hey, the first day we get however many people show up and wave while we're live, I will hook them up. I've got a whole rack of shirts. I have no problems.
Wow. All right. Sounds good.
Yeah. So let me see. I'm just trying to think about big things I've been reading on the internet about what's going on locally. We still have kind of a controversy, an issue with the Washington Freedom want to come to Frederick and build a stadium. This is a cricket team, and people are freaking out about where they want to build this stadium.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. And that's actually not just Frederick. I mean, that's on a large scale. I mean, you have the same thing with RFK, with people in NFL, in bigger, where to build the stadium, where does the money come from, where is it going to be? I don't even know is there enough people here that like cricket. I don't know a lot about cricket. I just know they throw that ball at some sticks and people run around. I mean, but you know what? If there's if there's demand for it, people will love it. Where are they thinking about putting it?
So 144, I think, is currently where they're considering. So out near Spring Ridge, and they're having an open house on Sunday. I think Saturday from 3 to 5. I think we talk about it in the What's Happening. I'm going to go to the open house because I definitely want to meet them. And here's the thing. I don't know if it's so much about the demand yet, right? I think Frederick does need some sort of entertainment facility to have other events. And that's what they're talking about. I believe with cricket, it's only like a 2 or 3 month season. And then the rest of the year, it can be used for concerts and large events and things like that. And that is one thing Frederick it's hard to find if you're doing a large scale event. Right now, it's the fairgrounds.
Right.
Parking there is in traffic out there is an issue. So anywhere you put something where people are going to converge, there's always an issue. And but it's not a daily issue, right? It's not like every day something's going to be going on at the stadium. So
Right.
no, I don't live near where they're going to put it, so I get the people who live close who are upset, and they think that emergency services are going to be affected if while there is something going on, or if something is letting out, or people are arriving. I don't know. I've been to Hershey for a concert. I had to park like a 25-minute walk away from where the venue was, and driving in and out's a nightmare. And if you've ever left Jiffy Lube, holy cow, in Bristow, you might as well bring a sleeping bag, spend the night, and wake up the next day and get out.
Listen, if you don't like lines, forget sitting in line at Chick-fil-A, or I mean, every place has a line. How many people are going to come to the stadium? It's probably not 20,000, but
no, I think it's about a 5,000 seat stadium.
Yeah, so not a big deal in my book, but of course we don't live there, so it's like, put it in, we love it. I don't know if you saw this, talking about a daily problem, but the Frederick City Public Schools have expanded the vape detector program. I had no idea there was a vape detector. I guess it's not like smoke detectors, but did you hear about 15 additional middle schools and high schools are going to be installing sensors this month? So if you plan on vaping in the bathroom, boy, that doesn't sound as good as smoking in the bathroom in the boys' room.
Smoking in the boys' room.
Vaping in the bathroom. That could be a 2025 hit from Olivia Rodrigo, maybe. But anyway, this is, I guess, saying the people that put it in say that the 28%, it drops about 28% of the problems they have with vaping. And they put them in there. So, I mean, I can't imagine, because the vaping, they smell like watermelon and fresh stuff. So maybe it's harder to sense. I don't know. I don't smoke, so.
I don't either. And I just there was a program on while we were down at the shop yesterday, talking about the increase in young people vaping. And I've just seen some horrible, it's not safe. So just like smoking, while you may not get cancer, your lung capacity is affected. I've seen some horrible injuries from vaping for young people. So, and because they market specifically to kids with colorful vapes, the flavors, like you're saying, things, they utilize, it's almost like candy. You got to get kids hooked early, and it's just, I mean, I don't know I don't think putting detectors in is going to stop anybody, but, I understand what they're trying to do, but at what cost? At what cost to the taxpayers, and what is the purpose, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah. It's always, that's always stuff you have to figure out, but, I don't know if you saw this, but there's a viral bear cam going on. Did you see this? Near Catoctin, at one of our favorite places, going as kids, Cunningham Falls. A live stream near there shows black bears roaming nightly. Frederick's nature reality show is what locals are calling it. But one of the footage went viral after a cub climbed onto a porch on Sunday. This is crazy because they just put this bear cam in. Maryland DNR did. 1.2 million views in 48 hours.
Wow.
Watching the Bears. Not the Bears that are going to be on TV on Monday night, because they're not great. In Chicago.
Yeah, not the Bears.
Not the Bears. So that's kind of a crazy, I mean, man, you talk about having some craziness. Now, I don't know if you saw this, though, and I don't know if we can put this on. So we were at the studio. We'll just play this. Speaking of black bears here, let's play this.
Welcome back to the show. And today we have a very special guest. Wait, was that a bear?
I mean, that's downtown Frederick. So I don't know. You don't know. So
downtown Market Street. Oh,
was that a bear?
Yeah, Gary says, Gary Morton, thank you. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. I should be outside waving through the window now. It is beautiful outside. It is, my friend. If you're downtown Frederick, of course I'll hook you up.
Don't talk about it, Gare Bear. You got to be about
Gare Bear.
You're going to come right here. Wave up in here. There are some people. I mean, it's very busy down on Market Street. That's why I like being down here at Studio 401.
Yeah. So today we were very excited. I had somebody reach out to me and say, hey, I heard about your show. Somebody was talking to me about it. I'd love to be on. I said, come on down. And he signed right up for a live interview, which you can do as well. It's always free to come on Good Morning Frederick live and in the studio. And I'll be sure to share that link out. But Pitz Quattrone, I hope I'm saying that right. This will be the first time of me meeting him. But he's going to join us. And he is a didgeridoo player.
Yeah, well, I mean, it sounds amazing. We were on his website because who knew that Frederick had a didgeridoo player? If you don't know what the didgeridoo is, it's an Australian Aboriginal instrument. Oh, we got a wave.
What?
We got a wave.
What? Oh, bring them in. There we go.
All right, hang on. You want to bring him in? Hold on.
Open the door. Get them a t-shirt. Oh, day 2, people. God bless you. I love it. That is amazing. That is awesome. Oh, God. I love you, Frederick. I love you so much.
I'm out of breath now.
Here, you want to put this here? Put these headphones in. Oh, yeah, you had it on your phone there. There. Look at that. This is incredible.
This is my great friend, Dee Fowler, not Pitz, Dee Fowler. And let me put her on here.
Did you run here?
She
I walked really
is
fast.
from True Standard Distilling. And what are you doing downtown?
I was the only one in the office. And I was watching, and you guys said this. I was like, I'm down for a good time. I can wave in a window.
Look at that.
Oh, Dee Fowler, I love you. So what is happening at True Standard?
We've got a lot going on. We're going to be at Westminster Oyster Stroll Saturday, and we're going to be at Color Fest Saturday and Sunday.
Wow, that is amazing. You guys are out and about a lot. Just recently opened, about 9 months ago, 6 months ago? When was that?
The end of May.
End of May. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. You guys are kicking butt and taking names in so many ways. You had a week at the fair. How did that go?
Amazing. I love it. It was a whole different lifestyle. I signed up next year. I'm asking for a camp spot.
We're doing a live stream.
Standard camping.
Yeah, I'm going to wire your trailer for a week at the fair. I'd love to see what the fair looks like after everything closes and what's going on.
It is crazy. I met so many amazing people in the spirit industry, in the distilling building that have come in, and we've tried to go to their places. It was an amazing opportunity to kind of for people that didn't know True Standard to kind of taste our stuff. We had souvenir cups, so we kind of got the talk going on at the fair, and just meeting everybody. It was great. It was a great experience. Well,
I'm telling you, you are the best person for that job. This girl, let me just tell you, is just I'd say Spitfire, but I think that gives Spitfire a bad name. You are rocking and rolling over there and just really putting True Standard on the map. But the great thing is you have amazing rum. And that makes it a little bit easier. I had one of the, what was it? The pufferfish, blowfish. What was the drink?
The pufferfish punch. We just rolled out our fall menu. So
Okay.
My favorite is the Macnut Chi-Chi, which is a pineapple coconut with macadamia nut in it.
Ooh.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. And we have a new head distiller.
Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't know that.
Big news. She just started this week.
Are we breaking news here?
Breaking news.
Oh, my
breaking
goodness
news.
gracious.
I love it.
Her name is Chantel. She comes from some big distilleries in Tennessee, and she was living in Philly and found Frederick, and we are so lucky to have her, and we are ready to make some new stuff. So,
Well, I'm telling you, except for Brian, it's like girl power over there at True Standard. I love it.
Wait. There's a lot of girls over there? How come I haven't been over there? Yeah.
come on over. Come on
You
over.
gotta hang out with Dee. She will get you hooked up.
Yeah,
My
she's fun.
brother's-
I'll take good care of you. We're a woman-owned business. We have a woman distiller. We have a team of women that are making a change here in Frederick. So we're excited.
I love that.
Oh, well, we love it. I think you are the best. You know that. And thank you so much for popping in today. You made my morning. Day 2.
You're so well. I was like, we can't go longer than 2 days. Right?
You're the
2 days.
best.
Make it happen.
I know. See, when she sees me drowning, she just comes running around the corner.
That's
if
right.
you haven't been, True Standard is on South Carroll Street, right near the downtown Frederick post office. What are your hours, Dee Dee?
We are 3 to 9 Wednesday and Thursday, and then 1 to 9 on Friday, and 1 to 10 on Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday 1 to 10.
Yeah,
we're going to be changing our hours mid-November, so
yeah, check. They're on all the socials. Be sure to check them. True Standard Distilling. We are so grateful to have them in downtown Frederick. Dee Dee, they should be grateful to have you. I know I'm grateful. You are my friend. I appreciate you very much. Go shopping, girl.
Come
enjoy.
see us, Mac Chichi. I got you.
Oh, you're the best. You're
All
the best. And then you can pick out any T-shirt in here. This is great. I love that.
Anyone.
We love it.
Anyone. You can grab one of our 400th show shirts, which are kind of spooky. You can get one of those.
Okay, thank you guys for all you do for Frederick.
All right.
Love you guys.
You're sweet.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. Look at
Bye.
that.
All right. We're going to
Only
take
for
a
2
quick
days.
break. Then I'm going to come back with what's happening in Frederick. And we got a lot more coming on this show. All right, Rain. Thanks so much.
All right. We'll see you when Pitz Quattrone stops by the studio.
That's right. That's right. All right. That was fun. Thank you so much. All right. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're coming right back with some more great stuff right here on Good Morning Frederick.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
At Colonial Jewelers, we're celebrating 77 years in downtown Frederick. During the month of October, everything in the store will be on sale. With the area's largest selection, it's the best time for early holiday shopping or making a special purchase with interest-free financing. The Colonial Jewelers Anniversary Sale, celebrating 77 years as Frederick's premier jeweler. The Colonial Jewelers Box. There's just more in it.
All right. Let's find out what is happening in Frederick.
Sponsored by Taco Bar in Frederick and Gaithersburg and Taquito in Hagerstown. Taco Bar is in West Point Plaza off Route 40 in Frederick and at 3 Russell Avenue in Gaithersburg. And Taquito is at 812 Frederick Street in Hagerstown. Taquito offers the same great quality food with a drive-through experience. TacoBar1.com or Taquito by TacoBar.com.
Yes, head there right now and check out the menus and be sure to get yourself some great lunch. They open, I think, at 11 a.m. All right, today is the 9th. That's right, 10 to 2. It's the 30th Annual Elder Expo at Frederick Health Village. Tons of resources, completely free. First 400 people in get a free boxed lunch as well. If you're caring for a senior or have someone in your life that might need these resources, health screenings, all sorts of things like that, you can head over there. Frederick Health Village, of course, off Monocacy Boulevard. 5 p.m., there is a live concert, and it's the official public opening of the Vietnam Wall, which has traveled to New Windsor. This is the actual replica that you can do rubbings on. They have a whole several days of programming, but it is open 24 hours a day starting at 5 p.m. this evening. Lieutenant Colonel Oliver North is going to speak with other speakers as well. I'm only not announcing them because I've not heard of them. I know that they are very special and high ranking, and there's a lot of support for the traveling Vietnam Wall. This is a literal once in a lifetime opportunity. They've been trying to get the wall for several years, but haven't been able to because we are proximity to the real one in DC. But Tammy Ray and the group that she is representing, the veterans, Vietnam veterans, have worked tirelessly to make this a great event. So please take someone who is lost somebody in the war, or if you have a family member that was there, take them out to see this. It is completely free to do so. All right, at 5 p.m. till we're done, I'm going to say it's probably going to be about half hour, 45 minutes. We're going to do a live stream with mayoral candidate Tom Trott. He is running for mayor in Frederick City, and I get a lot of you don't live in Frederick City, and I understand that, but sometimes very good to learn what some of the candidates are about and their platform and their principles and all of that stuff. I want to stop real quick and say good morning to Shannon Flannery. Good morning to you. Sending our love to Mama Flannery, and hope everything is well. 6 to 8 p.m. It is Blossom and Bloom at Union Mills Public House, benefiting Change the Conversation. I don't know if tickets are still available, but you can check blossomandbloom2025.org for details. If you can't go or if it's sold out, donate to Change the Conversation. They help kids who have been affected by sexual abuse. October 10th, tomorrow, Chief Lando's Homelessness All-Nighter kicks off at 8 p.m. at the Trellis on Carroll Creek. Remember, we talked with Gary Bennett about it, and they have a whole evening. Well, it kicks off with a few people talking. They're working with Beyond Shelter as well, and it's going to be a great evening just to represent what someone who's dealing with who doesn't have a home. They're also collecting non-perishable food and personal care items to fill the cruiser. All right, so that is your events for today and tomorrow. And tomorrow, of course, we'll come back and wrap up the weekend and make sure you know what is going on. We always have so many great events. And if you have an event you want included on the calendar, email it to everythingfredericklive@gmail.com. Remember, this is just a highlight. The Everything Frederick calendar has everything on it that we can find. My daughter Brody has been working really hard to add hundreds of events, including high school sports, which is so important for us to support our local high school athletes and support our local schools, as well as tons of other events going on daily here in Frederick County. I'm happy to talk about your event. Just let me know. We can do that. It's just $25 for 5 days and $40 for 10 days. All right. Speaking of some fun things coming up.
100 eggs hidden all across Frederick, every single one a winner.
Oh, I love living in Frederick. It's so nice here. Everything is perfect.
You do know that Frederick has its secrets, right?
Something's happening in Frederick after dark. Places we see every day, they're not the same at night.
Don't start with that. It's just stories.
Oh my goodness. Are you ready? Are you excited? It starts on October 20th. October 20th, we will release you to find the 300 eggs we will have hidden around Frederick County. If you want to be a part of this, as far as we're always looking for prizes and things to do, we're looking for sponsors as well. We'd love to have you as a sponsor, or you could give us some gift cards and things like that. But it is going to be so fun. So October 20th. And if you go to the Good Morning Frederick Facebook page, you can find the event. Make sure you RSVP to the egg hunt, because that is where all the photos of the eggs are going to be released. All right, let's talk to Kimberly from the Velvet. Oh, well, we got Pitz is already in the studio. Let me just take one more quick break. We're going to take a quick break, and then we got Pitz Quattrone in our studio. We're going to meet him together right after this.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves. Double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining flattery beyond compare.
Sponsored by Intense Barbecue. Family-owned barbecue food truck and catering company cooking in small batches to ensure that the food is the freshest it can be. Intense Barbecue can cater your events, and they do any kind of food. It doesn't have to be barbecue. Find them at SEBBQ.com and satisfy your meat tooth.
Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and they're located right here in Frederick. They specialize in roofing and siding. They can also take care of your windows and gutters, even build you a new patio or deck. Give them a call at 301-703-2157 or send an email, info@ansconstruction.net. You get $750 off any roof or siding replacement, or $50 off any roof repairs. Just tell Sandra that Dani sent you from Good Morning Frederick, and she will take great care of you. You can always count on that. Here is the screenshot opportunity for you, ansconstruction.net. All right, we're heading down to Studio 401. Well, we've got Pitz Quattrone. Am I saying that right?
Yes, you are, Dani.
Awesome. Welcome to Good Morning Frederick, and welcome to Frederick as well. I know you've newly arrived here in our great county.
Yeah, that's right. Well, thank you, and thank you. Yeah, I grew up in the Philly area, but 27 years ago, my wife and I and daughter moved to Vermont. So for that 27 years, we lived there, raised our daughter. She's lives on her own now over in Europe, and my wife's originally from the area, so wanted to come back to some of her roots and friends and family. And we moved to downtown Frederick this summer.
Oh, well, that's fantastic. And we'll talk about living downtown anyway. I love downtown Frederick, and I love our county, obviously. But first, I have to say it's so interesting. So when you reached out to me, and then I looked on your website and stuff, you play the didgeridoo. And I don't know if you're aware of this, but I am married to an Australian. I am an Australian citizen, and lived there for 7 years. So when I saw somebody in Frederick was playing the didgeridoo, I thought, how in the world? So how in the world did you decide that the didgeridoo was your instrument of choice? I'm assuming you are musical and did other things before, or no?
Yeah, I was in many bands as a teenager in the early 20s, and that's so cool. I didn't know that you were married to someone from Australia, so that's a nice coincidence there.
Who, by the way, says the didgeridoo is the hardest instrument to play because you have to breathe through your nose and blow through your mouth at the same time. Is that a true statement?
Well, to play continuously, you have to do something called circular breathing. So to play the instrument, you flap your lips kind of like... And then that drone that resonates down the instrument and gives you the nice drone. and eventually you need to breathe.
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
So what you do is your lips are flapping, and then you catch some air in your cheeks on its way out, and with your cheek muscles, you squeeze in to keep your lips going, and that's your opportunity to breathe up your nose for your lungs.
Oh my God.
Cow. I can't even chew gum and walk without tripping. My goodness. Okay, so why first of all, is this your not to be too personal, is this your born name?
Well, it's not on my birth certificate, but I did receive that name when I was about 3 minutes old. And
Really?
Pitz is a short abbreviation for the word pizzaghini. My dad's side is seriously Italian, and they have a thing called a pizzaghini kiss. And when babies are born, they grab the baby's cheeks and kiss the baby. Of course, they did that to me, and I would laugh every time.
Oh.
So they started calling me Little Pizzaghini, and then Pitsy, and now it's Pitz.
So you were doing the cheek thing even when you were born, and now you the didgeridoos. So you got been doing that your whole life, basically.
Yeah.
That's right. The cheeks were getting a workout from the start.
Right. Well, our aunt, our family is Italian as well, and our aunts still squeeze our cheeks and give us big lipstick kisses. So we appreciate that. But you have basically a rock and roll or a musician's name. So God blessed you, I think, from birth on that. So you were playing in local bands, and how did you come to find the didgeridoo?
Well, it kind of found me, and it was, I think I first heard it in the Crocodile Dundee movies in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
And as it reached a lot of people that way, which was really cool. So, and let me back up a little bit. In elementary school, I was always the kid in the back of the room making funny, weird sounds, trying to make my friends laugh. And then I heard the didgeridoo. I was like, whoa, what is that thing? I want to know more about that, because that's the king of cool sounds.
It is very cool, and it is very spiritual for the Aboriginal people. And it's very, very tough, as we've said, to really hone in on that skill. Not everybody can do it, and I think it's fascinating. So you tell me about your kind of schedule now. We saw that you were on Jimmy Fallon. That's pretty cool. And
how did Jimmy Fallon find you? That's the story I want.
I sent him my music is what happened. Just to clarify, I personally was not on the show, but my music was featured.
Oh, very good. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so that was incredibly cool, because I sent it in, and I forgot about it, and then I followed up again. I heard nothing. And then one night I'm watching TV, and I'm just doing the channel surfing thing. It was probably around midnight or so. And all of a sudden, Jimmy Fallon puts a picture of me on his desk, and he's playing my song.
That is wild. So do you travel a lot now playing? What does your schedule look like? And how can people locally hear you?
Sure. Yeah. Well, I do a lot of different things with the didgeridoo. I do school presentations. I write my own music and put the didgeridoo in that. I sit in with other people and do like a meditative relaxation type of application with the instrument. So I try to mix it up as much as I can. And yes, locally. So I have one event that's about 3 doors down from right here.
Ginger, she was telling me, and I forgot to put that together. Awesome.
Yeah, so that's Saturday, October 18th between 2 and 4 in the afternoon. And it's the event is titled Pitz Quattrone Didgeridoo Maverick.
Wow.
I like it. So
what I do for that is it's a music performance, really. And I have a beat machine with some program tracks in there, and also some of my music, the rhythm tracks of my music. So I perform that, and I sing and play didgeridoo live on top of my rhythm tracks. So I sound like a 5-piece band.
Wow.
So that's October 18th, Saturday afternoon between 2 and 4. And then on November 1st, I'll be up in Hagerstown at the Sloan School of Music at 6 o'clock. And that's a didgeridoo workshop. So if you want to know how to play, that's a perfect place to go for that.
Do you have to bring your own didgeridoo?
You can if you want to, but I'll have plenty of extras.
How many do you own?
I don't even know, because I also make instruments and sell instruments. So I have, I don't know, dozens of them, and some of them are various states of construction.
Yeah. Wow.
That's amazing. And what do you find when you're out playing, the feedback from people that most have probably never, well, certainly most people probably have never seen it in person, and maybe only on movies and things like that? What is the response?
You know, everyone loves the didgeridoo, especially kids. When I go to a school and play, they light up immediately, and they they lunge towards me, and they want to touch the instrument and grab it. But people love the didgeridoo. And I need to back up for 1 second and say, I owe a lot to the didgeridoo, because it came to me at a certain point in my life, in my 20s, where I was heading down a dark path. And the didgeridoo showed up and gave me a direction, a healthy lifestyle, and a purpose, and a meaningful purpose. So I like to share the instrument with as many people as I can, because it's a seriously historical, cultural, significant instrument, and maybe it'll help them like it has helped me.
Well, it's wonderful that you are sharing this joy. It's a very joyful spiritual instrument. The music that comes out of it is, I mean, I know that there have been studies about the reverberation of certain tones and how it can be healing. And it really
Dan,
is.
I don't know if you know this, but he brought a didgeridoo.
I was just going to ask.
Yeah. So do you want to, we can bring the camera over. He said he would love to play some if you'd like some.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I was hoping he did. That would be great.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me just mention
this. Yeah,
okay.
I'll let you finish your statement. But what we'll do, once you finish that, I will take a quick break and let you guys get set up, and then I'll come back to you. But yeah, go ahead, Pitz.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention one more event, and it's also right here in downtown Frederick, and that is Saturday, November 8th at the Center. And what's happening there is those guys are into gongs and planetary gongs, and we just did an event last week that sold out. So popular demand.
Yeah,
we're doing another one. November
We'll make sure and get all that information on our calendar as well. You're talking about the Center for Sound, Mind, and Body. That's Maren Good and Mari Good's place up there at 6th Street. And I bet that is an amazing, boy, because her husband being that engineer, does it sound amazing in there?
It's incredible. He soundproofed the entire room, did all these engineering designs, and the didgeridoo paired with the gongs. It's a beautiful musical match.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. All right, we're going to let you guys get set up. I'm going to take my last break here, and then we'll come back to Pitz Quattrone on the didgeridoo live at Studio 401. This is so exciting. All right, we'll be right back with you guys.
Hey, if you're like me and you've always wanted to go to Alaska, well, you can join me. Antietam World Travel Service is putting everything together for June 9th through the 20th, 2026. We're going to do the land and the sea. It's going to be wonderful. You can get all the information at antietamtravel.com. Go there right now and just express your interest, and we will answer any questions that you have, but you can join me. Let's go to Alaska. Let's see all the great stuff Alaska has. June 9th through 20th, 2026.
Sponsored by Lawn Squad. Quick and easy quote, and you can be on your way to having the best lawn in the neighborhood. Watch the progress as Brian from Lawn Squad brings Danny's lawn back to life. Visit lawnsquad.com.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves. Double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining finally beyond compare.
All right, they are getting set up down at 401 North Market Street. I'm moving so I can make sure and see and hear We got Pitz right in the shop. All right, whenever you're ready, I'm going to be quiet.
Oh, give it up for Pitz Quattrone, ladies and gentlemen.
That is awesome. Oh my gosh. That was great. Especially, yeah, I think that's just the best. That is the best. Well, we want to thank you so much for coming down to 401 North Market Street at the Studio 401. We want to have you back. I definitely am going to try to figure out an event we can have you at. I think you're wonderful, and we wish you all the success here. We'll make sure and share the 2 events you're doing. The one at the Reverie just coming up on October 18th from 2 to 4 p.m., and then the November event up at 6th Street. I'll make sure and include those details on our stuff as well.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Dani, for having me. I really appreciate the invitation.
Oh, of course. You're welcome anytime you're downtown. I want to see you walk by and wave in our window, and we'll bring you in anytime.
That sounds great. You got it.
Thank you so much.
Sure thing.
All right. That is so phenomenal. How cool is that? What a great guy. And how fun. How fun is he? All right. Now we got to get to, I'm all discombobulated, but not so much so because Kim from Velvet Cow Tallow, I got a chance to sit down with her, and here she is.
Home of everything Frederick. That's 401 North Market Street. It's right in downtown, and I'm with Kimberly, Velvet Cow Tallow.
Yes.
Yes, that's your company.
It is.
We met at the Habitat for Humanity Blue Crabs and Blueprints event.
Yes.
And you gave me very graciously a sample of the tallow.
Yes.
I mean, this stuff is going crazy on social media. But let's back up a little bit. Let's talk about what tallow actually is.
Tallow is actually rendered beef fat.
Okay. Okay. And so how do you make it? How does that even work?
Well, I partnered with a local farm in New Windsor.
Okay.
The local homestead, and I purchased 100 pounds of beef fat, and it comes ground up in bulk. And then I render it. So my first render is a wet render, which I use sea salt and water, and then to help pull out all the impurities. And then once that is all melted down, put it in my refrigerator, and then I render it like 5 more times just to make sure that there is no water left in the tallow, so that it can sit on your shelf for 12 to 18 months or 24 months, a little bit if you put it in the refrigerator.
So when you say render, you actually put it on the stove, heat it.
I actually have a roasting pan.
Oh, nice.
Because you want to keep it at like below 250.
Okay.
Just so that you're not burning it, but you also want to cook it high enough some of the water evaporates.
Okay, very cool. How did you get into this? How did this even start?
I've always been a little earthy crunchy, I guess. And I'm always finding ways to, holistic. I've taken some holistic classes.
Yeah.
I have taken some herbal classes. And my husband and I purchased a quarter of a cow, and I was using it for cooking. And then I started doing some more research about it, and I was like, well, I can use this for other stuff. So I started making it just for myself. And I went into work one day, and my girlfriend was like, wow, your skin looks like what are you doing? Like, what did you do different?
It's so funny how we do that.
She's like,
too.
you look really pretty today. I'm like, I don't know. She's like, well, you're doing something. I was like, oh, I was like, I'm putting beef fat on my face. I'm making tallow from my face. She's like, I gotta have some. So I started making it for friends and giving it away for free. And they're like, you need to start reselling this or recouping it. So I was like, I'll just put it on Etsy. We'll see, because I do work full time.
Yeah.
Around the corner. And it's just blown up.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, a lot of times on social media, what I've seen about tallow is people are saying, don't get the whipped, don't get this, don't get that. Like, would you
it's a
notice
preference.
any difference?
No,
okay.
it's a preference. I
loved what you
I
gave.
whip mine.
Yeah.
I just partnered with an Airbnb in New Windsor, and she is opening like a little massage parlor on the side.
Nice.
And I made her an actual bomb where I just take the tallow and pour it in a jar, and however it
hardens
yes.
Okay.
But I mean, I like the whip. I guess it's just a personal preference.
Okay. And then the one you gave me, I think it was coconut lime or coconut something. It was
lemongrass and
lemongrass.
yeah,
Lemongrass. Which smells amazing. And a lot of times also people say, if you have really sensitive skin, I guess, maybe not, but I haven't had any issues with
I do have to say, I try to stick with essential oils.
Yeah.
I stay away from anything that's synthetic.
Right.
I try to keep with herbs or essential oils. And I just was recently at a market in PA, and I had a young girl. She came into my stand, and she's like, what is tallow? We went over everything, and I said, she's like, I'm allergic to everything. She's like, I got eczema. She's like, I can put on soap, and sometimes it breaks me out. And I was like, only thing I could do is tell you to try it out here, walk around. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna try some. And she actually tried my organic pumpkin, which actually has real pumpkin in it.
Okay.
Vanilla bean, cloves, and cinnamon stick. Like I infused the tallow. So
I want to eat the tallow for that. Yeah.
You probably could.
Yeah, you could.
So it has a little orange color.
Yeah.
And she tried it out, and she came back like I'd say an hour later, and she bought all of my organic. Like she bought the sugar scrub, and she bought the lotion, and she just bought everything.
Yeah. So you have a full line of stuff that you create and sell.
I do. I also have a magnesium spray, and then I also do a magnesium cream where I take the magnesium chloride and I infuse tallow with that.
Wow.
And I add a little bit of lavender just for a little extra relaxation.
Yeah.
I do a healing balm.
Okay.
Which is tallow with comfrey, chickweed, plantain, arnica, calendula, or calendula, however you want to pronounce it. And I have pictures I'll have to show you. My husband has had carpal tunnel surgery.
Yeah.
And he used my healing balm for 2 days on his scar, and it's almost completely gone.
Whoa. Wow. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. Well, look, I think a lot of us are trying to get back to as organic, natural as we can for everything. Well, I know I am anyway. I'm not going to speak for anybody else, but one of the greatest things about social media is access to research, understand, get people's, opinions about what's worked for them and all that stuff to look for yourself. It's really amazing. And do you find like this is taking up more and more of your time? And
I do.
Will you ever shift, do you think?
I cannot wait till the day where I can quit my day job. I can go in and say, I quit. I'm doing my tallow full time.
Yeah.
Well, I love it. I love like sharing with people, and I love getting back to, simple things.
Yes.
Like, when you use other lotions, they basically, all they do is you think they make
they all have alcohol in them.
They sit on top of your sit on top of your skin, so you're like, oh, I'm so soft, this is really working, and it doesn't.
Yeah.
But with tallow, it actually mimics our own body and our own fatty acids, so it actually absorbs into so it's healing.
That's amazing. I really love it. I'm so excited for you to take on the next, maybe one day, to go quit your job and do this full time. That would be awesome. This is Kimberly, the Velvet Cow Tallow, and a bunch of other things, all natural. What I love is when you read your ingredient list, it's very short. When you look on the ingredients of store-bought things, it's just ridiculous. You can't even pronounce them. You don't know what's in it. And we know what's in what you make, which is really cool. Yes. And I do love it. I've actually used it every day. And that little jar lasted a long time. We did that second week of August or so. And I still probably have another week's worth. Yeah,
and
it does
I'm
for sure.
also going to be working on a baby line because my daughter just announced she's had a baby.
Congrats!
Thank you. And I'm going to be working on a baby line. Like a chamomile lotion and like diaper cream.
Very good. All right. Well, you got to follow her to make sure you stay up to date with all her new releases, Velvet Cow, tallow, and other items, of course. Well, she's producing this stuff on her own. Let's support her. That's what we love to do here. And we appreciate you very much. Thanks for coming out today.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching.
Oh, how adorable. First of all, she matches her logo. I love that. I love that coordination. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was such a fun show today. Remember, if you missed Good Morning Frederick, you can watch anytime on YouTube. If you can't be here at 9 a.m., we understand, but we'd love to see you down at 401 North Market Street, Studio 401. I put a link in the comments if your business wants to appear live, or maybe you've got a cool event, maybe you've got something you want to talk about. Come on out to Studio 401 and you can sign up for a day and a time, and we'd love to have you down there. Thank you guys so much for everything. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. Now, get out there and let's be great, friends.